Good evening, valued community members, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates. As we gather around our computers tonight to recognize the accomplishments of AWEC's class of 2020, I would like to tell you all a story. It is a story of laughter, happiness, and success, but also one of heartbreak, pain, and loss. This is the story of the class of 2020. Over the years, we have grown to be an extremely hard-headed, mature, and resilient group. Not only from our time here at AWEC, but also from our earliest years, and even before we were born. Many of our mothers were pregnant with us during 9/11, and I'm sure each and every one of them can remember the fear of bringing a child into this new and scary world. And although we are isolated from most things in our small corner of the world, we have recently learned that unfortunately, nowhere is immune to violence and tragedy. These are extremely trying times in our global and local communities. With a worldwide pandemic and lockdown, our last few months of high school were not what we imagined they would be. We've missed out on many of the valuable experiences that former graduates cherish. We have not had a traditional prom or graduation, and we did not know that March 13th would be our last ever day of high school. Maybe if we had, we would have appreciated it more. Everyone in our graduating class has had their own personal experience with school. Some of us have dealt with bullying, heartbreak, and have struggled with our learning, while others have aced every test, been involved in every sport and club, and have formed a solid group of friends. Regardless of which side of this you have been on, or if you have fallen somewhere in the middle, we have all been on this journey together, and the many ups and downs are something that we will not soon forget. Can you remember back in 6th grade, when we were so scared to have classes with kids from CES and CRMS? It's so funny to think about that now, because we can hardly remember who originated from where. We have all become closer, and small differences like these have become irrelevant. It is so hard to believe that 7 years ago, half of our graduating class were strangers to one another. It goes to show just how much we have grown and how far we have come. We've been through so much together, whether it be the amalgamation of CES and CRMS in 6th grade, moving from ARA to AWEC in the middle of 7th, or the teacher strike of 9th grade. We have been through many changes in administration and teachers, and we have had friends who have moved away. We have mourned the death of family and community members, as well as 2 of our beloved teachers. I know many of us would love to be back in Mr. Charlton's class, singing along to his songs, or impatiently waiting for Friday's ghost stories. Or even to go back in time and listen to Mr. Wadden's $5 bill story, and hear his jokes, teasing, and matchmaking antics once more. So many of our teachers over the years have had such an impact on our lives. You have all shaped us into the young adults that we are today, and for that, we thank you. Thank you for putting up with our endless complaining and excuses, and for continuing to teach us no matter how obnoxious or annoying we may have been at times. Thank you for providing a safe space no matter the circumstances. Thank you for giving us reasons to laugh, and for donating endless amounts of time and effort to help us succeed. These shared memories are something that we now hold so close to our hearts. These experiences also could not have been made possible without the endless support from our community members and businesses. For every event that you have sponsored, a graduate has gained valuable memories and experiences. Without your support, we would not have made it this far, and it certainly would not have been this much fun. So for that, we thank you. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to our parents. The ones who have dragged us out of bed for the last 13 years, who have driven us to games and volunteered at every event, who have wiped away our tears and dealt with our endless complaining. They are the ones who have put up with our mood swings, arguments, and temper tantrums, while always trying to make us laugh. Thank you for remaining our biggest cheerleaders, no matter what. You are the ones who have given all of your time, effort, and financial support to see us succeed. We're rarely receiving a thank you in response. I just hope that you know, even if we do not say it often, we are all thankful for each and everything you have ever done and continue to do for us. Now, to my fellow graduates, I know that getting to this point has not been easy for all of us. For every time that we have wanted to give up, to the days that we did not want to get out of bed, to the days that we skipped school, there's been a reason for it all. And whatever that reason may have been, it has led us all here. And if no one has told you yet, I am so incredibly proud of you. As we part ways, I would like to share some advice with you. Always do the things that scare you. You cannot grow if you remain inside of your comfort zone. The best things in life come when you least expect them, so cherish every moment and never take anything for granted. I hope that you will never let anyone silence your voice or put out your fire. Remember, every action and every word, no matter how small or seemingly irrelevant, has the power to create waves of change. We are an incredibly driven group, and with that drive and passion, we will make a difference. I hope that nothing will be able to stop us from reaching our goals. However, with a group as resilient as ours, I truly have no worries. We are the next generation. Before us came the dreamers and the believers, but our generation, we are a generation of doers, and we will change the world. When we meet again 10 or 20 years from now, I cannot wait to hear about all of your amazing accomplishments. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best, and I thank you for all the incredible memories.